At my sister's wedding, I was seated behind a pillar, while everyone acted like I wasn't part of the family. Then a stranger sat beside me and whispered, "Just follow my lead, pretend you're my date." You know that gut-wrenching feeling when your own family, the people who are supposed to love you unconditionally, make you feel utterly invisible? Imagine being at your sister's wedding, the day she's celebrating love and family, and instead, you're relegated to the cheap seats, literally hidden behind a pillar. What would you do when that moment of ultimate dismissal sparked a fire, transforming pure humiliation into the most satisfying comeback imaginable? Let me take you back 3 months earlier. I was Elizabeth, living in Denver, a pastry chef at a boutique bakery. My apartment was small, cozy, and always smelled like vanilla and cinnamon. I'd been up since 4 that morning, perfecting honey lavender croissants. So when I stumbled home that Tuesday afternoon, I almost missed the elegant, cream-colored invitation wedged between bills. It was for Victoria's wedding, my older sister, the golden child, the daughter who, in our mother's eyes, could do no wrong. The invitation was formal, traditional, exactly what I expected. She was marrying someone named Gregory, a name I'd never heard her mention. I should have been happy for her. Sisters are supposed to be. But all I could think about was our last family dinner 6 months prior. Thanksgiving. I brought a pumpkin cheesecake I'd spent 2 days perfecting. Victoria brought store-bought pie. "Elizabeth, you really shouldn't have gone to so much trouble," my mother had said, barely glancing at my dessert, before praising Victoria's classic and traditional pie. That's how it always went. Victoria showed up empty-handed and got praised. I could bring the moon on a silver platter, and it would be too much, too showy, trying too hard. The invitation included a small handwritten note from Victoria. "Elizabeth, I know we haven't been as close lately, but it would mean everything to have you there. You're my only sister." I called her that evening. She sounded distracted. "Congratulations, Victoria. Tell me about Gregory." He was a regional director at Bennett Health Solutions. Very successful, very established. Mother absolutely adores him. Of course she did. I wondered if Victoria loved him, or if she loved how he looked on paper. "I'm really happy for you," I said, genuinely trying to mean it. "Thanks, I have to run. Wedding planner in 20 minutes. She hung up before I could say goodbye. I stared at my phone, feeling that familiar dull ache of being perpetually secondary. Not sadness, not anger, just secondary. The weeks leading up to the wedding blurred. I bought a soft blue dress, nothing too flashy. I arranged time off from the bakery, even though June was our busiest season. What really stung was that Victoria didn't ask me to be a bridesmaid. She had 5 bridesmaids, college friends, work friends, even our cousin Jessica, who she barely spoke to. But not me. "The wedding party is already set," she'd explained. That's when I truly understood. I would never be part of her inner circle. Our shared childhood meant nothing compared to her current social standing. The wedding was at an upscale resort outside Denver. I drove there alone, my dress in the back, a small silver-wrapped gift on the passenger seat, handcrafted ceramic bowls from a local artist. Something thoughtful, something that showed I cared. The resort was stunning. Manicured lawns, mountain views, a ceremony site overlooking a pristine lake. Victoria had spared no expense, which meant our mother had spared no expense. This was her dream wedding, the perfect culmination of her perfect daughter's perfect life. I arrived 2 hours early, hoping to find Victoria to offer help, support. Instead, I found chaos in the bridal suite. Laughter, matching robes, champagne, a photographer capturing every moment.